Welcome, welcome, welcome. All you beautiful people out there. I see you. I see all of you. I see your pets too. You guys look phenomenal. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm here with my buddy Miles.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Chrysler. You don't remember that Vine?
No.
You guys remember that Vine, right? Yeah.
I'm old, Miles.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm old. Hey, Jesus, the reason for the season. It's Christmas time. Ho, 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 you beautiful bastards. Now, listen, I'll tell you this much. We, of course, record these earlier in the year, so it's not looking a lot like Christmas out here.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Here, I'll go low. Soon the bells will ring. And ba-ba-da-da-dum-ba-bum. I don't
know any of the words. All I know is that it's on Home Alone, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, since everybody turned off the podcast now.
Also, we got a Bellied update for you. This one via message.
Oh, yeah. What's the deal?
Remember the guy that called in and he was trying to get out of his company picnic?
Yeah.
He said, "Great talking to you guys. Ended up getting out of the company picnic in less than 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Well, not so fast, Charlie. He said, your advice did not help, but is appreciated. So
I wonder what he did.
It's always nice to get an attaboy.
That is. I do wonder what he did to get out in 10 minutes.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Nothing we said.
Yeah, apparently.
But Charlie, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Miles. What do you want for Christmas this year?
Actually, Ann and I talk. So Ann and I don't usually do gifts for each other.
Okay.
You know, I'm still riding the, well, I got you a house and a wedding ring.
Oh, so, yeah. That should last you. Yeah. I'm surprised it's still lasting you.
Yeah, I'm on borrowed time with that.
Okay.
But we did have a discussion. We're like, we gotta get a nice comforter for our bed.
Oh, yeah, you're still doing your college one? With kind of weird stains on it? You remember?
We just flip that over. We don't look at that side.
Oh, okay.
That side faces down now, which is also a whole nother host of problems.
Yeah, that's right on your face. Then.
But yeah, we're like, all right, we have a kid now. I think it's time that we upgrade the comforter from like the shit I've had since college.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever bought a nice comforter in my life.
Yeah, we're going to finally do it.
How much is that going to run you?
Now, the one issue I have is I think I'm allergic to down.
You're a down allergen, huh?
So we had
Are you not a duck guy?
We had a down pillow, you know?
Yeah.
And I would be fine all day, and then I'd get to go to bed, and I would start like coughing, and my nose would get plugged and all this stuff. Finally, one day I put it together. I took the pillow, put it in the other room, and I was fine.
No kidding.
So I have to find a synthetic down comforter for my bed. Duvet, as they say in the French world.
Really?
I don't know if that's French or not, but it sounds like
I can't believe I gotta be honest with you, Miles. My brain would not have gone to I have a pillow allergy. It would have gone to like I have some sort of sleeping cancer. You know? I mean, I can't believe you thought that one day. You thought, hey, it might be the pillow.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have a cat or a dog anymore?
Well, it was because we had got new pillows. So then I was like, okay, ever since we got those new pillows, something's been going on.
Oh, okay.
Because then Ann would be getting pissed because I would be coughing and whatever, and she's trying to sleep.
That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. This didn't just come out of nowhere. You got some new pillows. That's what you get for trading. Now you got to be careful, though, with this comforter.
I got to get the synthetic down comforter where it's huge. Huge Christmas, though, for the Montplaisir household. New bedding. So
wow.
That's how you know you're getting old, Charlie. You get excited about getting new bedding.
You know, but we spend most of our life doing it.
That's true.
Sleeping.
Third of your life.
Miles, I'm going to get you some silk undies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get some silk sheets as well.
Silk sheets are cool.
But then the problem is then I'll just be slipping out of bed.
I got
just absolutely zero friction whatsoever.
I was gifted silk pajamas at one point. Oh, you want to feel like $1 million?
So who's, unless it's your girlfriend, who is gifting
No, it's my girlfriend.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you're getting like your aunt's giving you silk pajamas, you gotta be worried.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're expensive or not, but they feel really good. Yeah, you just sit there, silk baby. It's great.
I gotta try it out.
Yeah,
I'd love to.
I'll let you borrow them.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, they're cool. I don't wear them very often because You don't. It's not like lounge. You feel like you're gonna rip them all the time. You know. I already put a hole in them accidentally. I was fixing the sink. Anyways,
that is a sight to see. Charlie Berens fixing the sink in his silk pajamas.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's a disaster.
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas, Charlie?
That's a good question, Miles. You know what? Why do I want anything when I got it all here with you?
Oh my God.
At the bar. Doing bellied ups and you find people. Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good night. When you have good people in your life, you need nothing more in your heart.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Tyler, quit shaking your head over there,
you're
dude.
an absolute suck up.
Tyler's
half of these people already bought tickets to your show. You don't need to schmooze them up, all right?
Tyler's shaking his head. I was telling Tyler yesterday, I spent a lot of time telling him how he had the best mustache that I've seen in a while. Come here, Tyler. Just show the people. I mean, look at this. I mean, adult film star or Top Gun extra. I mean, he's got it. You don't like it?
No, he's reading his shirt.
Oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
You can find these on oubetcha.com.
Wow.
Well, maybe not by then. They might not be at the site anymore, but
I bring him
maybe.
in and he gets
see.
a plug in. Those are nice shirts.
Speaking of, Charlie, if you guys want to get something for Christmas for a significant other, you got the Road Hunt for Ditch Chicken sweatshirt. I'm wearing the shirt. Go check it out, oubetcha.com.
You can also go to mantalkminute.com if you want to get my stuff. Or charlieberens.com for tour stuff.
Is that what you do when you do crowd work at shows when you go somewhere? Is you just pander like you just did with the Christmas thing?
I rewatched that show. God dang, there was a lot of crowd work. And I was like, dude, get back on the stage. I promise you there won't be that much this time. You liked it? Oh.
He's like, it was way better than your regular stuff.
No, the crowd work. That's funny. Well, I take that back. I take it back. Yeah, Miles, I think we could sit here all frickin' day, but we
got gifts to open, Charlie.
We do have gifts.
And the gifts being the beautiful callers that call into this show. Should we open a present?
Dude, let's friggin' do it, Miles. Let's open a present. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to the Bellied Up podcast. Who are we talking to today?
Hi, it's Shannon.
Shannon, what's cooking? Belly up to the bar. Tell us what's on your mind.
Oh, not too much. I just want to know why it's so hard to buy any kind of presents for men, especially in the Midwest. I never know what to get for my husband.
Wow. Shannon, first of all, where are you from? You got a beautiful accent.
Oh, well, originally I was born in North Carolina, but I live in Wall, South Dakota now.
You live in Wall, South Dakota, home of the Wall drug?
Home of the Wall drug. I called you guys maybe like a year and a half ago, and you guys gave me some great advice on how not to hit deer.
That's why it sounds familiar.
Did I get this? Did you get the same reaction when you said you were from Wall, South Dakota? Did I do the same exact thing?
You sure did.
Let's just cut that bit in here. Okay, so now we heard that.
So yeah, cut in so I can skip all of the how much I love Wall drugs scenario. Clip that in, and now we're here.
So
good to talk to you again.
You can't get your husband nothing, huh? You don't know. You have no idea.
No.
Well.
No, and every time I ask him, he's like, well, I just buy what I want. Or he wants me to buy like stacks for his semi, which are like $4,000.
Yeah. Yeah. What do I want for Christmas? Could use a new boat, maybe a camper. Honestly, if you could buy me a pole barn as well, that'd be nice.
He just gives you big presents that are way out of the league, huh?
Yeah. Or if it's like little things, he just buys it himself. And then I feel like an asshole if I don't get him anything.
Yeah, you gotta get him something, huh? This isn't it. Well, give us the things that he likes to do. Miles and I'll take it from there.
I don't know. He's a farmer, and that's about all he talks about all the time.
Get him an almanac.
An almanac? That would be cool. That'd be really make him something. Make him. You can make him like some for the bull to collect the sperm or something like that. You know?
we don't have any livestock. He only farms. So
he only farms.
Only does.
What does he
like
farm?
Crops. Yeah.
Corn.
Winter wheat, spring wheat, safflower, and Milo.
Oh wow!
Right. I like
safflower. I'll be darned.
So the milkers are out, Charlie.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Or so wait, not milkers.
You can call it that if you want. On certain
Sperm
websites, they may call it that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Miles. My. So he farms. So his hobbies, his whole life is farming, essentially. But he's got a semi, too. So he's driving truck for the farm as well?
Yeah, like today he's driving about 4 hours away for safflower to sell a safflower.
I know what you can get him. I know exactly what you can get him. You can get him. So he's a farmer. Body's going through a lot of aches and pains. And also he's driving for a long period of time. Get him one of those Theragun stuff.
Oh, yeah, with the little ball at the end?
Yeah. Have you seen those?
Yeah. I've tried. He doesn't. I try like when he's sore, like, oh, do you want me to give you a massage on your back? And he's like, no, I don't like people touching me.
Sounds like a real
Midwest
corn-fed man. Now listen, but you're not touching him. So I love that he says that to his wife too. Yeah. You're not touching these guns. I have no idea.
Hey, when we're doing it, there's no foreplay. I don't want you touching me too much. I'm a straight to business guy. We're going 3 pumps and we're out of here. And we're keeping our clothes on too.
I mean, we do have 2 kids, so it's not like I never touch him, but
yeah, but he's efficient,
Yeah. Before we go too far down that road on the Christmas holiday,
let's take a U-turn.
Yeah, let's do a little Y turn. Like, why were we even touching that subject? How much is a Theragun there, Jake? How much is that thing? Can we look up Do you think he'd like a massager? Because here's the nice thing: if your husband's being a pain in the ass about what to get him something that you would also like yourself. $300 for these Theraguns.
Oh.
You might like the Theragun. Do you like massages?
Not bad.
Really?
Yes, I do.
What do you mean, really, Miles? What do you mean, really? What are you talking about? What's the issue? What's the issue with the Theragun?
My mom listens to this. I'm not going further with that.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this thing. It's really wild. A buddy of mine got one, and he put it on my back, and it got like the knot out. Now I tried it on the other part and it kind of messed up that arm. You got to be careful with the pressure. And yes, Miles, it could work for some other things, but more to my point.
I mean, he is driving a lot. He's gone a lot.
Miles, I was saying she could use it to massage herself.
I know. That's what I'm saying too.
All right. Well, so there's 3 purposes for this, really.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It does. Yeah.
Now we'll take a Yui. Let's go to a different subject here.
What else you want to get?
He seems like a guy who would love to have a chair. Does he have a thing in the living room where it's his chair? He's got a recliner that he sits in every single day. Does he have one of those already?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
I mean, it's getting a little old at this point, but yeah, he kicks everyone out of it if they're sitting in it.
Okay. I was going to say, if he didn't, he seems like a guy who should have one of those, so that's out. And also, I could see that you said it's getting old, and I can see a little spark in your brain being like, maybe I should get him a new chair.
Don't do it.
That is...
Yeah.
No. That is a huge mistake.
No?
Yeah.
It's finally getting to where it's cupping his butt cheeks the correct way.
Yeah.
He's finally broke it into where it's like a baseball mitt.
Baseball mitt. That'd be like he gets a baseball mitt, puts it under the mattress for 3 weeks, gets a bad back, breaking that sucker in, and then just like that,
you buy him
get him a new
glove.
one.
It's a disaster.
Yeah, he's in the sweet spot of the chair. He's probably got his favorite stains, knows exactly how much change is in it if it comes to that. Don't fix what ain't broken.
All right. I won't do that then.
That's like my mom putting my dad's coffee mug in the dishwasher. It's just
it's
can't.
Seasoned.
Yeah,
he seasoned
you just can't do that.
Yeah, you can't drink your coffee without that after hint of mold. That's like blue cheese.
Well, tell us this. What have you been thinking about getting him?
I've gotten him some shirts in the past.
Oh, God.
I always make fun of him that he's like a cartoon character because all he wears is jeans and a Dickie shirt. Like, doesn't matter if we're going to a wedding, a funeral, church. Wears the same thing.
I like your husband.
Yeah,
I'm liking him more and more. The more we talk, the more I'm liking him. What else? What else have you gotten him? Shirts, by the way, it's probably not doing much for him. I hate to say it, but
no. I got him. He's like a big Duke basketball fan. I've gotten him some Duke stuff.
He likes Duke,
but he doesn't.
Why does he like Duke? Duke sucks.
What?
Yeah.
Duke is great. Duke? I don't know. He grew up as a Duke fan, and then he got lucky that he married someone from North Carolina that can take him to games.
Yeah,
right.
That actually is
my bad.
Lucky. That's very lucky.
Yeah. That is really cool.
Dude, that's it. Just get him some tickets to a game.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, what's your budget? Give us a budget, roughly.
Oh, I mean,
because that's a long way to go.
Not like thousands of dollars, but
maybe $1,000.
Coach K ain't there anymore.
No,
tickets can't be that expensive.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if it's Duke UNC game.
Does Duke ever come to South Dakota?
No.
What about Minnesota?
No one comes to South Dakota.
Do they come somewhere in driving distance or no? I mean, you guys could do a drive to a game. Oh, you know what would be great? There's this great comedian. What's his name? He's got tickets on sale now. Charlie Berens, charlieberens.com.
Oh, yeah.
Could be a great place for some last minute Christmas gifts. If not you, someone else. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. What else, Miles? What else could we get?
I think you just go experience. Maybe
does he like does he like vacationing? Does he like taking time off?
That's the other problem. No, I can't ever get him to go anywhere.
Just get yourself a gift and tell him it's for him, and then when he doesn't use it, you can
do what my mom did back in the day. Get my dad TiVo so she could record all of her shows.
Yeah, that is the only move in this scenario. Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, that's
Now what we want to know is, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. A new house, but that's never going to happen.
Okay, you guys are a match made in heaven. He wants $4,000 part for his semi, and you want a new house. So
you guys have been married, sounds like about 10, 15 years at this point.
Oh, about 7. So
7.
close.
All right.
Well, why don't you just do that? Just say, hey, let's spend some money this year. We'll get a new house. You can get your truck part, and then we're good for 10 years. We're not getting each other gifts.
Yeah. That would probably work.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Solved.
Problem solves.
Another satisfied you betcha customer or bellied up customer. Damn it. I gave Miles a plug on that. Well, it made up for my other plug. That's karma coming out.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. You guys have a good day.
Yeah, we appreciate you calling in. Tell your husband we says hi.
I sure will. You guys watch out for deer.
All right, real good. Bye-bye now. Yeah, that's a tough one, Miles. Like, I have a feeling, like, when it comes to you and Ann, that you're kind of the guy who says, anything I want, I get. Don't get me anything.
No, like, we quite literally have said we don't get each other gifts.
Yeah, I guess you said that at the beginning of this thing, and then you talked about the comforter. And
yeah.
So, but I forget, so it's good to be reminded.
Yeah.
What about your mom? Does your mom get you a Christmas present? What does your mom
It's
call
usually
you?
clothes.
Clothes. Do you like the clothes? Good clothes, your mom?
they're
Good clothes
solid
shopper?
clothes.
That's nice.
Yeah. I actually need some new clothes because I, not to brag, lost a bunch of weight and I donated my old clothes that don't fit anymore.
Oh, you're such a good person.
100 shirts I donated.
Did you get a tax deductible receipt after that?
I should. I should, shouldn't I?
You probably should.
Shit, you know me. I'm always looking for a good write-off.
Yeah.
God damn it. I didn't think about that.
Does your mom gets you clothes and yet you print all your own merchandise?
I know. Well, it's like button-ups,
Nice.
something to wear to Easter.
Do you ever think about sewing your own button-ups, Miles?
No,
That
sounds like a disaster.
I just wonder if you ever get into fashion like that.
We got a canvas vest found on oubetcha.com, OHH, betcha. They're $39.99. Actually, they might be cheaper than that by now. So go check out what the current price of those suckers. We might even have marked them down even more.
I think the audience is getting sick of all these freaking plugs.
Hey,
CharlieBerens.com for tickets. Should we take another caller?
let's do it. All right, folks, we got Jaden, the bartender here.
A bellied up IRL.
Yes, he was the guy that's been bringing us some beers, been refilling our water.
I feel like I've been slacking. Your beer here is empty.
I know.
What does your shirt say? Shit show
supervisor.
I like that, yeah.
That's really
Put that
good.
on a t-shirt,
Yeah,
Charlie.
well, it is. Who made that?
I made this one.
Did you?
Actually?
Oh, Miles, you got some competition.
I know.
Miles, I feel like you should do a little negotiation
Yeah.
on this one.
By the rights, maybe.
Yeah, that's
If
great.
you ask the other regulars around here, I come around with funny shirts pretty much every time I have a shift.
Really?
I like that.
Do you print your
press
own
them
shirts?
yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like that.
Wow.
You know what? Ryan, the t-shirt guy, has been kind of a piece of shit lately. So we've been kind of looking to find someone new anyways. So maybe I'll have to get your information.
It's not a bad idea.
And even if it doesn't work out, at least it'll get Ryan back on his toes.
That's
you know?
true. Keep him guessing
Get him on
a
the
little
hot
bit.
seat.
Yeah. Just bring him in and put him in the office right next to Ryan.
Yeah, give him Ryan's office.
Yeah. Put all his t-shirts on the wall. You know, you see these? These are funny.
Now, Jaden, we got some stuff to discuss.
Alrighty.
Because last episode, we were talking to a pole vaulter with a tandem bike, and you said something that could have knocked me off my bar stool. Tell the folks.
Yeah, in high school, I did pole vaulting for a little while. And as of right now, we have a tandem bike sitting at home.
Wow.
It's not a 7-person bike, but
Charlie, what are the chances?
What are the chances, Miles, that we have a pole vaulter tandem bike owner now? Did you make the tandem bike yourself?
no, we did not. One of my roommates owns it.
So you and your roommate bought a tandem bike?
He
bought it.
He bought it before I became his roommate, but we were looking for chances to ride it around.
Can I just say that's a weird purchase? Did he have a girlfriend?
He did.
Okay.
And,
All right. And he
does
doesn't
still have
anymore.
a girlfriend?
No, he still has her.
Okay.
Do they ride around on that together?
More during the summer.
Yeah, winter would be tough.
There's a chance. Yeah.
I figured.
As of right now, not really.
Okay. Have you gotten on it?
I have gotten on it once.
Was
Rode
it
around
fun?
Campus. It's a lot of fun.
Were you riding a tandem just by yourself, or was your roommate on the back, or
My roommate was on the front. He was steering it. I was just the power.
you were the power?
See, yeah,
Back.
that's an issue for me because I was thinking if I get on a tandem bike, I just look like I'm pedaling, but everyone else is doing all the work.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, but
Especially on a 7-person one.
that's kind of an interesting question. I haven't really been on a tandem a bunch. What is the harder place to be in, the front or the back?
I would say probably the back seat because you can't steer. It's all up to the person in the front. So I'm trying to turn the handles and it's not doing anything.
Is it kind of like a bobsled where like you yell out commands to lean one way when you're turning, or
It
no?
would probably be pretty efficient to do that.
Yeah.
We didn't try it.
That's funny. See, a tandem bike sounds like a cute idea, you know, if you're a couple. But I was sitting by this river one time, and I saw all these people coming by in kayaks, and the double kayaks, the 2-person kayaks. I think I saw like 4 marriages break up that day. Like everybody in a double kayak was so frustrated and pissed with each other. I just wonder if tandem bikes kind of the same way.
I mean, for the two of us, we spent most of the time just laughing because it's hard to get in sync with your pedaling. But
Oh, you have to get in sync on your pedaling?
For his, you do. It's one chain.
This sounds like a broke-ass tandem bike here, doesn't it?
You think a chain breaks a lot on one bike?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. No, that makes sense now that I'm thinking of the mechanics of that, because, yeah, you do have to be in sync on that. Oh, that's brutal, especially if someone like Miles is on it, not pedaling at all. Can someone not pedal, just coast?
You can. Your pedals are going to continue to spin underneath you, but you could.
Now, we've asked this to a bunch of different bartenders here, but what are the most, we want to give people here on Bellied Up podcast, we want to educate people on the proper bar. What makes your lives easier? What can we as patrons do to make you as a bartender, your life easier?
Don't cause any fights. That's about it. I'm relatively new to being a bartender, but these regulars here are nice and quiet, so makes my life a lot easier.
Now, them knowing that you're kind of a green bartender, do they mess with you a little bit?
Oh, yeah. I have a lot of people who go for the tallest tap that we've got because I can't see inside the cups when I do it.
That's
so
good.
I get a lot of flack for being short.
Yeah.
That is a tall, that might be the tallest tap deal I've ever seen.
Eye level for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Like 5'8"-ish.
Gosh, a little short king.
You're
on
a
it,
short
yeah.
king. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You got, where you at in life? You got a gal?
Just graduated college.
With what degree?
2 of them, general math and a math education degree.
So you're going to be a math teacher?
I am a math teacher.
Oh, look at
what
that.
grade you teaching?
Upper high school. 10th through 12th is more my forte, but I substitute during the day.
Okay. Little geometry, little calculus.
Mm-hmm.
Little algebra.
You know that we got like the internet now?
Yeah.
So how's that going?
I mean, there's a good amount of kids who say, "Oh, I'm always going to have a calculator in my pocket." And I just say, "Yeah, you will, but you're in my class right now."
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Lay
yeah.
down the hammer.
Yeah.
Lay down the hammer.
That's great. Yeah. Just make them do work just because they're in your class,
Yeah.
not for real life application. I love
You
that.
asked for this class. I'm going to teach you what you need.
I like it. See, I was a little shit about math when I was in school, and I regret it now because now I do like a little bit of woodworking on account of the fact that I ruined my floors trying to do some plumbing. And I got to tell you that math comes in handy. You know, that muscle, I mean, you're measuring a hell of a lot less if you can add. I can tell you that much.
Well, and so much more applications than you even think about. Like me just making change right here. I'm doing math 100 times a day.
You're building that deal. Yeah, you got to tell those kids. You guys want to be bartenders? Friggin' A, you better learn this
Now,
stuff.
not to put a damper on this,
What?
that type of change math, though, you learn pretty early on.
Yeah,
Why do
that's
we
fair.
need letters in math?
Well, Miles, I'll tell you. So I was doing this little design with a bunch of diamonds, if you will. Okay. 8 diamonds making kind of a star on this tabletop facade. And you got to start thinking like, I know this angle. I know that
Pythagorean theorem
Yeah.
is what you're talking about.
So that's where the X's come in.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
And how do you? Yep. So it's very important. It really is, and it'll come in handy in a pinch when the robots are taking over, and you got to build kind of a little contraption to trap them. You're gonna want to know the Pythagorean theorem, right?
Well, robots run on tracks. You're probably going to want stairs, not a ramp.
Oh, see, math guy here.
Rise and run.
Rise and run.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah, the rise and run.
Yes.
Rise and run. I thought you were talking about against a robot. I was like,
Yeah.
I think they got lasers, dude. Oh, funny.
So you went to college here at BSU.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about BSU.
Can I also say, love BSU.
Bullshit university.
I mean,
No, I came up here because it reminded me of home. Nice, open, on the lake, beautiful campus. I only was here for 3 years, so honestly, I wish I could have spent more time. But
Holy
What a
shit.
flex.
Overachiever.
What a flex.
2 degrees, 3 years
years.
of college.
2 jobs now.
Hey, joke's on you, you're bartending.
guilty
so.
as charged.
Well, I got to tell you this much. Who is the best patron at this bar? And you can say it low so they can't hear you. Who's the best patron?
Oh God, I don't know if I could pick one.
Sure you can.
I'd
Come on now.
probably have to say Professor over there. He's probably my favorite guy.
Time out. With the hat?
Yep.
So time out. Is he a professor at the school?
He was a professor. Just recently retired.
That dude looks awesome. He looks like Midwest Indiana Jones.
He's
man.
a fun guy.
Yeah.
Great beard.
Reminds me of John Hammond from Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
He absolutely does.
Did you
Also, I like that. Professors, I like a professor who likes to go local watering hole.
Yeah.
You know?
Dressed like that? Hell yeah. The straw kind of cowboy.
And he's got a spiral notebook in his breast pocket.
Frick yeah, dude. Could you imagine what's written on that? Probably grocery
A
list.
squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Well, rises and runs, you know?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet that there's lines on there. He performs at the local theater, so.
Lines. Oh,
Yeah.
These freaking Renaissance man. Yeah,
Cool
darn. Yeah.
Living legend.
Yeah, that's cool.
Last question about pole vaulting.
Alrighty.
You got a few screws loose to be a pole vaulter or no?
If you don't, hitting the pole a few times will knock him loose. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Has the pole ever hit you in the bottom?
No, I was lucky enough to not have that. I've been hitting the head a few times though.
You know how when you do baseball, you wear a cup? When you're a pole vaulter, do you have a plug or
Yeah, why don't you wear like a sumo little
protective
outfit that
kind of
goes-
thing?
You can
It goes
wear
from the-
one.
You
Most
can?
people don't.
Like a
A little
taint
cup.
protector?
Yeah, just a cup. But
Yeah,
But what about the bum?
you're shit out of luck there.
So to speak.
Yeah.
You know? Mild, get it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Anyways, well, you know what? I think you're a math guy,
Yes, sir.
right? Former pole vaulter. I think
Tandem bike rider.
tandem bike ride. You're a creative fella, I can tell. You should invent that. We watched all these videos of these pole vaulters take a pole up the rear, and I feel like you should invent sort of a rear protector, rear guard.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
Don't patronize me at your own facility. Come on, that'd be great. You know, something comfortable.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's like the bike shorts equivalent.
exactly.
Take the bike shorts you wear on the tandem bike and convert it into a booty hole protector.
There you go. It could look like an armored thong. You know.
Made of
Like
Kevlar.
a sumo-esque scenario.
Yeah, who said sumo earlier?
That was
Jake?
me.
Oh, that was you?
You don't ever listen to me.
I listen to you sometimes. Can you be our therapist for a second?
Oh, God.
So Miles thinks sometimes I don't listen to him, and that's true. But I don't want to start listening to him. So what do we do?
I mean, as a bartender, I'm kind of a built-in therapist, but that's not a problem I've run into before.
What's the weirdest thing someone's told you as a bartender?
I had a man come in and tell me all about his wife who was 15 years older than him. But
What do you
nothing
mean?
crazy.
Being way older than your significant other, what's so wrong with that?
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Don't look
he
at
was an
me like
interesting
that,
guy.
Miles.
No,
Why are you looking at me?
this is a podcast. We're
You're having
talking.
the- you're
I
having-
said something.
Yeah.
Then
You're having
supposed to
the
respond.
conversation with him.
Oh, sorry. What's so wrong with having a significant other that's way older?
Why are you looking at
I'm
me
looking
again,
at
Miles?
him.
Nothing. I don't get a lot of strange people in here.
Mm.
A lot of the good regulars.
Can you tell Miles that I don't appreciate his insinuations during this podcast?
Well, if you want to listen to him, you also got to speak to him.
No, there we go.
What if I don't want to listen to him?
He's gonna leave this podcast and be like, God, I thought I got this job to get away from a bunch of high school drama.
Well, listen, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely.
We hope we inspired you to create the Grundle Protector. And if you do, just know that we can help finance it.
Charlie can.
The
yeah.
prototype, and we'll only take 50-60%. Okay.
You know what? It's more than I have right now. So
There we go.
There you go. Well,
All right,
hey,
man.
thank you for serving us. We appreciate you.
Boom.
absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, folks, it is the holiday season, and while you're busy celebrating, I'll tell you this much: life can just throw you some unexpected challenges. Like if you're dealing with an injury, though. If you're dealing with an injury, don't you dare fret. Okay, Nicolet Law can handle the legal mess so you can focus on making the most of the season, right, Miles? Like, let's say you're clumsy. right? And let's say you were coming down some stairs and you trip and you break your ankle in half. In half.
Wow.
The few days before Christmas, you're thinking about getting your ankle fixed, right? You're not thinking about how am I going to pay for this?
No, I'm not thinking about that because I called Nicolet.
Because you called Nicolet. And Nicolet will go after those insurance companies so you can have 2 comforter money.
Oh,
And
you can get a throw blanket as well.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't even have a throw blanket. I didn't even know they threw blankets like that. Anyway, folks, Nicolet Law. Miles, stop shaking your head. That was awesome. And give them a call. Nicolet Law.
Charlie.
Yeah, Miles, what's
holiday
up, dude?
season. We got a little Would You Rather holiday edition here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Would you rather have a present to open or a stocking to unstuff?
Usually there's better stuff in the present than the stocking.
Okay, so present. Would you rather have a present or a plate of ginger snap cookies?
Oh, might do the ginger snap cookies.
Would you rather have ginger snap cookies?
Yeah.
Or fun and holiday cheer with your family?
Ginger snap cookies.
Now, would you
sure.
rather have... Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have ginger snap cookies or an ice cold glass of vanilla soft serve Tippy Cow?
Is my family there?
Yes.
I'll take the Tippy Cow.
Okay. And the beauty is you don't have to pick either one in that situation because you can take your ginger snap cookies and dip them right in the ice cold vanilla soft serve Tippy
look
Cow.
at that.
So you can quite literally have your cookie and drink it too, Charlie.
Miles,
so guys,
I
no
see
matter
what you did there.
got going on this holiday season, make sure you include Tippy Cow. It's going to make it that much sweeter.
Tip it on back.
Guys, we got big news in the Bellied Up world. We now have a voicemail line. We know that it can be frustrating to call in and wait for a long time. We hear you. That stinks. So by including the voicemail line, it will allow everyone to get a chance to have their topic heard. We'll listen to the voicemails, then line up calls with the ones that we love. This means the more interesting your topic and the more energy that you bring increases your chances of being featured on the show. So if you want to be on the show, call 218-303-5095. You can call in 24/7. And again, the number is 218-303-5095. And if you forget the number, it's in the description of the podcast. So don't worry. Cheers. Enjoy the episode.
Maggie.
Hey, Maggie. Come on, belly up to the bar. Water is warm and the beer is cold. What's on your mind?
Am I seriously on right now?
Oh, yeah, you're on. I'm Charlie.
No, this is a recording.
Yeah, it's not. That'd be funny if this was.
Like someone answers, if someone answers first and then, gives me a little, hint that I'm going to be on or something.
Oh, we're not that buttoned up.
My question. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. This is more for Charlie.
Oh,
sorry, Miles.
Sorry, Miles.
That's all right. That's all right.
Why?
These tend to usually be fun for me. So here we go.
Okay, why do you have such a big chip on your shoulder about people from Illinois?
Oh.
Yeah, Charlie.
Oh, my God.
What's so wrong with people who live a little further south than you, Charlie?
All right.
What's so wrong with Illinois?
There is nothing wrong with Illinois. There's just something not quite right about it, okay? And I'll tell you what it is. It all stems Soldier Field, Chicago Bears, okay? And the audacity that Bears fans have to think that they're even at the same level as the Green Bay Packers is something I just resent, all right? And that's the beginning of it. The other thing is you guys come up to Wisconsin in your fib cars, all right, and you expect it that it's Chicago rules. You drive around Chicago, it's like a NASCAR race, okay? You come to Wisconsin, we go a little slower. We wave you past twice at the stop signs, and it's not because we got nowhere to go. Oh, hang on, my mic is getting a little crazy. It's not because we got nowhere to go. It's just that we're not that interested in getting there that fast, but you guys are pow, pow, pow all the time. And also, prices in Door County have skyrocketed. I'm not going to say because of you, but you sure haven't helped that situation. Those are just 3 things that are kind of beefs that Wisconsin people have with Illinois. And there's more, but I will say that we love you a lot. We really do love you. We just sometimes don't like you. Like if and that's it. And I think that's a healthy thing. We do love you. It's, it's like, let me ask you this. Do you guys have any beef with anyone from Wisconsin, or do you just not think about us? I think that's really what it is that you guys just aren't thinking about us, and that makes us even more angry,
Yeah, I think you're right. Not really thinking about you.
See, you break my heart like this. I'm going to go home, cry about it, stuff the emotions down before I walk outside, and then it's going to come back in some unfounded hatred of Illinois. And that's where the chip comes from. But it's meant with love. So that's all I got to say.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Well, I got my question for you is, what is your gripes with Wisconsin?
I just didn't understand why they didn't like us. I remember when I was younger, I had a friend, and her cousin from Wisconsin would always come down and visit and call us fibs. And I didn't understand why.
Wow.
I'm outside of Chicago. I'm like a northwest suburb, so.
Yeah, so Charlie, you got to put yourself in their shoes. They're feeling like these are like unwarranted shots. They don't feel like they've done anything wrong.
That's because everyone comes up to Wisconsin, they go to Milwaukee, and they go, "Oh, this is almost as cool as Chicago," or they say like, "Oh, this is kind of like Chicago but worse," Or they go, "At least there's plenty of parking here. We got more than parking in Wisconsin." All right. So we're sort of fighting back against that air of superiority that Illinois gives, Well,
and here's another question for you as a fibula. Yeah, Charlie's got a bone to pick with you fibulas.
Oh, that's funny, Miles. Because tibia is a bone.
What is so wrong with just slowing down a little bit once you cross the border? What's so wrong with not cutting people off in traffic? What's so wrong with laying off the horn instead of laying on the horn?
Thank you, Miles. Thank you.
Why can't you guys just, hey, show a little bit of respect in that sense?
Thank you. Yeah. Miles said it better than me.
I guess we're just angry about stuff.
Well, what are you angry about?
I don't know what.
Let's unpack that.
Yeah, let's do therapy with the whole state of Illinois here. What's wrong? Who hurt you?
This is kind of stupid, but when I drop my kids off at school, there's like a line, to drop the kids off.
Yeah.
And they keep telling you that there's a sidewalk, move up, move up, move up. And, don't stop the car and let your kids out. Just get them out. And I don't know why, but it infuriates me. And it's so stupid that people don't pull up and they get out of their car. They unbuckle their kids. They let them out of the car, wave goodbye, and I'm waiting between 2 cars and I got to get out of there. I got to get to work. I don't have time for that. So
that's the problem right there, Charlie.
I honk and yell at them,
Yeah, that's the problem right there.
But then when
people from Illinois spend their whole life saying, "I don't have time for this," and then they realize they didn't spend any time doing anything other than trying to get more time.
Wow, that's profound, Miles.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really stupid reason to get mad about something.
It is,
isn't it? But it is stupid.
It wears on you. And then you take out your pain and your emotion on the poor people up north, and you buy the land and you jack the prices up. God dang it! And then you're in our slow lanes going 85. Well, if I just want to park here and enjoy the fall colors, darn it, that's my prerogative. I mean, the oranges and the greens
And the Taco Bell purples.
The Taco Bell purples. I mean, you got to sit back sometimes and just enjoy the colors because you really got nowhere to be. Life is not about the destination. It's about how slow you can get there. Okay? And that's what you get. So if waiting in that line is an issue, your kids got bikes, right? Put them on those horses and send them to school. Or get your doors, take off the child protective lock on them. Teach your kids how to tuck and roll.
Yeah, do a drive-by.
You know?
Exactly.
It'll build character. So I hope you know that this isn't with you personally. It's just with the state that, you know, you're unfortunately living in. And, yeah. But I do thank you.
I had another question.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt. So, you know, you have your chip on your shoulder and you explained why. Now, have you or would you ever date someone from Illinois? And if you did, how would your family feel about that?
Oh, God. Well, I wouldn't tell my family, first of all. I mean, I would lie. I would say that, you know, she's from Bellied, you know, something like that. I mean, if they found out that I was dating a Bears, I mean, you've seen Romeo and Juliet, right? This ends with a double suey, you know, over at Soldier Field. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm drinking that poison right after you, you know? So it's a tough goal, but love is love. And you can't you can't help it.
The old double suey. Oh, yeah, this is a classic double suey situation, Charlie.
Yeah, she was from Illinois. He was from Wisconsin. We see this 5-7 times a year at least.
Classic double suey.
Yeah. Why? Who are you trying to hook me up with?
Cousin
from
to the
Illinois?
double homie, you know?
Yeah.
No, there's this show on Netflix. It just came out, and it's called No One Wants This. And it's like this Jewish rabbi guy, and then this girl that's just like a hot mess, and she's not Jewish, and it's just like a feel-good movie. It's got a guy from the OC on it, Adam Brody.
Adam Brody's still alive.
You fall in love.
Wow, I gotta give that a watch.
He's hot.
Yeah, are you trying to get with Adam Brody? Is that what I'm getting here?
I'm married.
You're married.
So you're saying that if a guy, if someone from Wisconsin was dating another person from Illinois, it would be like a rabbi and a girl who's kind of a mess dating, is what you're saying. Who's the rabbi and who's the mess?
Well, I listen to your guys' podcast when I work, and it just, I don't know, I just saw it and I thought of how much Charlie has a dislike for people in Illinois.
Who's the rabbi and who's the mess?
In the movie or the show?
No, in this Wisconsin, Illinois situation. Is Charlie the rabbi or is Charlie the mess?
No, neither of them. It's I don't like all their friends and family.
Wow.
No one wants this.
Well,
I'll tell you this. Let me say this.
Romeo and Juliet, like everyone else.
Let me say this to you and all the people of Illinois. I love you. Okay? I do. But sometimes I'd like you if you just slowed down a scotch and you bought land in Michigan instead. Come visit.
I guess I won't be heading to the Mars cheese factory.
No, come on. I'm teasing. I'm pulling your leg. Get up here. We love you. We do. And here's the thing.
I came up to see you at the... Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. God, you are so Midwest. I got to tell you. Let me wrap this up here. And just tell you that we do love you and we need you. We need you. Okay? We need your love for the Bears to transcend. It gives us something to talk about Because if we don't have this unfounded hatred for you, we might have to start feeling our feelings, and that is not something we're about to do.
And without Illinois, Charlie, it's just go Packers.
Yeah, it's so much funner to say fuck the Bears. You know. So
There's no punchline to that.
Yeah,
you know?
there
just
isn't.
Go Packers. It's boring.
Yeah, I mean, we thank you because without you, we wouldn't have all your losses against the Packers, and we just wouldn't have as much fun. So thank you for being you.
Without the Bears, you wouldn't be able to start the season 2-0.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you calling in today. Thanks for the love. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, thanks for calling in.
Don't forget to tip your bartender.
Here we
Yes,
go.
tip your bartender. Thank you very much. Go Packers and F the
Okay.
Bears. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Charlie, is that another solid, good episode of the Bellied Up podcast in the books?
ITB, Miles, in the books.
CBA, could be anything.
Could be anything.
Could be anywhere.
Could be anyone. Folks, thank you for listening to another episode of the Bellied Up podcast. Make sure you tip your bartender, and
We'll see you in the next one. Love
see you in the
guys.
next one.